Alright, Shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off first by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. I want to give a peace, blessing, salutations to the elect, you brothers out there that labor in this work, and to you few sisters that believe as well. I want to say Shalom. And I'm going to get into a lesson, Lord's willing, you be edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. But what I want to touch on real quick is this post, all right, that the brother Trust in True GMS Jacksonville, which is the brother Amath, right, actually a part of the camp that I'm in, all right, GMS Lake City, all right, he's that the third in command. All right, in the camp, all right. But he had this post right here. It says, research finds, okay, that young people are falling apart and turning more into seniors. All right, so pretty much, young people are more stressed out, or are very stressed out. All right. Research shows that young people are pretty much, again, stressed the fuck out, man. Right? Which, the reason that is the devil. Right? The reason why all that is Esau, the so-called white man, taking peace from the earth, making people's life a living hell, right? Making the world into a hellhole, man. Right? Making the world into a very depressing place. Right? A very, the planet Earth right now, right, it's a very depressing place, man. Like I said, people are depressed, people are angry, people are confused, lost. People are definitely lost, right? They don't know whether they're coming or going, right? They don't know, they don't have no peace in life, man. All right? They don't have no kind of peace in life. They're just, they're just like, fuck it, man. We live in a world where majority of the people are just like have a fuck it attitude, man. They don't believe in the Most High. All right, they don't believe in the Most High. They don't, They just, like I said, they're lost, man. And that's all because of the devil, the so-called white man. He saw, man. The way he's ruling the planet Earth, right? The way he's ruling the planet Earth and just, again, turning it into a place where people can't find no kind of rest, man. People can't have no kind of rest, man. And that's not the way that the Heavenly Father, right, the creator of all things, Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, that's not the way the Heavenly Father intended on the planet Earth to be. Right? You got, the planet Earth, the garden, I mention it, pretty much all the time, man. The Garden of Eden, man. Aidan, paradise, man. The planet Earth is the Garden of Eden. The planet Earth was meant to be a paradise, man. A joy. And the planet Earth still is a joy. When you really, tap into, tap into certain things. You go outside, you look at nature. You see the birds. You see, like I said, nature, man. Nature, nature is very peaceful. It's beautiful, man. Hear the birds chirping. It's very beautiful. See the, the waters and whatnot. Some brothers may like to go to the beach, right? That all that is beautiful. The sunset, watching the sunset, watching the sunrise, all that is beautiful, man. But again, man, the planet Earth is not as joyous as it should be, man. Right? The planet Earth should be, again, the planet Earth, the Heavenly Father intended on the planet Earth to be, again, a paradise, right, for his creation, man. People shouldn't be out here being lost, man. People should be out here being happy, man. Right? People shouldn't be out here stressed the fuck out, man, worried about bills. That's what a lot of people be stressed out about, man. Bills, or, something financial. Right? That's what a lot of these people, that's what a lot of these people, right, are stressed out about, man. Their living conditions, man. Right? Fuck around, you got, a bad credit score or something. You can't even get a place to goddamn stay, man. Like, damn. You know? You can't even get a place to stay, man. All right, because you got a bad credit score, man. Nah, it wasn't intended to be that way, man. All right? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for your basic, pretty much your basic needs in life, man. The chief things in life. Let's just speak about, right? The chief things in life. Let's get that, man, real quick. Notes in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 29, all right, and verse 21. I'm sorry, 20. I'm sorry, 20. It says, help thy neighbor according to thy power. And that's one thing right there, man. We live in a world where, these people out here, we live in a very selfish world, man. It's all about self, right? It's all about me and mine, just me. Whatever I'm doing, it has to just benefit me. I don't care if it's hurting anybody else. As long as it benefits me and what I got going, and that's the only thing that matters. That's what kind of world we live in. But as Scriptures say, hey, the way the ruler of the city is such all day that dwell therein. Right? As the king is, so is his servants. And we know that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he's the ultimate selfish person, man. Here you go. That's why this nigga, that's why this nigga, like I said, he only think about himself. He only think about things that benefit him. That's why he'll sit here and poison people, feed you poison, and then tell you got to go to a pharmacy to get prescription drugs to get more poison, right? All because of what? All because of that money. All because it benefits their pockets, man. Right? And that's another thing too, greed. Right? This nigga Esau Edom is greedy as fuck. He's a very greedy, covetous man. And that's how majority of the people on the planet Earth is. They're very greedy, covetous, and selfish, man. Amongst many other things. Right? But they're very greedy, very selfish, man. Right? Very greedy, selfish, and the other word I use, man. Greedy, selfish, all right? And covetous. Right? They're very covetous people, man. We don't live it, like I said, these people, like, they don't love their neighbor as their self, man. Ultimately, amongst the house of Israel, man. Ultimately amongst the house of Israel, right? There's no love, of course, among the brotherhood, we love each other, right? But the rest of the rest of our nation, the rest of our people, the 2/3, they ain't got no love for one another, man. This is why Jake, said try to plot on his homeboy's woman. On your homeboy's woman, man? Like, come on, man. You should be plotting on nobody's woman, right? But damn, somebody that you call your homeboy, he think you your homeboy, he think you your friend. Like, it's just a very wicked world we live in, man. This is why we're praying for this shit to come to an end swiftly, man. For real. This shit is this ain't it. I'm telling you, this world is not fucking it, man. This world ain't it. There's nothing in this world. As so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, there's nothing in this world that you should be holding on to, man. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. So this world ain't it, man. For real. This is far from it, man. Right? So like it says, help thy neighbor according to thy power, and beware that thou thyself shall not fall into the same. Right? Yeah, so yeah, help according to your power, man. All right? But nevertheless, help, man. People don't even want to do that, man. People don't even want to help. They say it's all about themselves, man. They don't care about how their actions make another person feel. They don't care if what they're doing is affecting, all right, that other person. All right, that's why you will have somebody scam you for all your damn money, man. And won't even feel a thing about it. Like I said, as long as it benefits them, they don't care. They don't care if they scammed you out of your whole life savings. You know? And that's why these people just gotta go. This people in this place, it has to go. It has to, man. These people just wicked as hell, man. These people are wicked as hell, and they love being wicked as hell, man. Shit is ridiculous for real, man. Right? So like verse 21, it says the chief thing in life is water and bread and clothing, which you all got, which you gotta fucking pay a fucking arm and a leg for nowadays, man. Well, really, these things should be for free. You know, these things should be for free. You should be able to get water for free. What, nigga? 80% of the damn earth is water. You know? But no, you gotta go to a grocery store and buy some water in a plastic bottle most of the times, which the plastic that the water is in, the plastic is harmful to you. So man, this damn devil just gotta go, man, for real. This damn devil just gotta go. This nigga is all about oppressing people. But that's what he was set up to do. He was set up to take peace from the earth, man. That's exactly what he was set up to do. He was set up to take peace from the earth. And to any of you Israelites out there that say the so-called white man can be saved, or he ain't so bad, or you want to be buddy-buddy with the so-called white man, like, nigga, shalach rayim to your ass, for real, man. Shalach rayim all the way into you, man. For real, man. That's insane for you to say that this man can receive salvation. You crazy as shit. No, he can receive salvation, but you talking about the wicked here, man. You talking about a man that has proven time after time why he don't deserve any mercy from the Lord, man. You talking about individuals, man, that take, like I said, take little kids and you know, like, come on, man, and just do demonic shit. That man can receive salvation. Him. A man that's the complete devil. The complete devil. A man that casts the words of the Lord. A man that casts the words of the Lord behind him. So like it says, the chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame. Right? So yeah, the chief things in life, man. Right? Water, bread, right? Food and clothing and a house to cover shame, which all these should be provided for, all right? Especially from these fucking elites, man. These niggas got trillions of dollars. These niggas, they can afford to make people's, like, you know, to give the people the basic things that they need in life. There should be no such thing as homelessness. There should be no such thing as fucking poverty, as world hunger. There should be absolutely no such thing. Seeing how much fucking money these devils got, man. How much resources these damn devils got. That shit is just ridiculous, man. Completely ridiculous. So let's get at Revelation 6, man. Revelation chapter 6. Verse 4 says, and there went out another horse that was red. All right, Esau Edom. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Right? So he was created. He was set up to take peace from the earth, man. Right? That's just the way it was meant to be. That's the movie of the Lord, man. You know, the Heavenly Father, he put the worst, the basis of man, the bottom of the bottom. All right, he put them at the top. All right, and he put the top, and the ones that was meant to be at the top, he put them at the bottom. But eventually, it's going to be role reversals. You know, that's the balance of the Lord, man. We know a false balance is an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. So the Heavenly Father, he turned the planet Earth into the worst, put the planet Earth in its worst condition, right? So that later on, it can be in its best condition, all right? So it sat there on to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword, all right? That's Esau's blessing, the sword, man. And with the sword, with his sword, he's getting ready to come down hard on you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. right, on the tribes, on all the people, but especially, us, man. All right, so Proverbs 29:2 says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? So when the wicked bear rule, the people are mourning. People are stressed the fuck out. People are depressed, right? Lost, confused, right? People don't, like I said, people don't even want to be on this earth, man. That's crazy. As beautiful as the earth is, like as beautiful as the creation of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is, it people shouldn't want to be out here, all depressed with their head down, wanting to commit suicide, man. It shouldn't be like that. And this is why we call for a new heavens and we again, man, we hastening the new heavens and the new earth when dwell of righteousness, man. We're hastening for the correct ruler, right, to reign over the planet Earth, man. And that's Yahweh Shai. All right. So Lord's willing is edifying. All right. With that, I'm leave all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings, salutations to the elect. Shalom.